welcome inside the Hawks Nest here at Chaska High School. My name is Ryan Paul, and later tonight here, just after our Lens and Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network pregame show, we will bring you the border battle. District 112 foes, Chaska and Chanhassen, will face off for the 14th time in history. Chaska sitting at a 7-6 advantage so far in the all-time series. Just a little bit after that, we'll also welcome in Chaska, Harold and Chanhassen Villager sports reporter Eric Crouch to the show, and we'll get his comments and feedback on what we can expect here this evening. Chaska start off with them having another great year, led by senior Miles Hansen, averaging 25 points a game. Hansen at a 48-point night against the New St. Margaret. Just a couple nights ago right here. Chaska 9-1 in the last 10 games. They're sitting at 17-5 overall, 9-1 as well in that Metro West Conference. They now are tied for the lead with Bloomington Jefferson after a big win against them the other night. Total score led by senior Trey Prince. He averages just off 15 points a game. He was sitting out for the game against Chaska earlier this season, which the Hawks took by a sizable margin. And as I said, if you joined us last quarter battle back on January 27th, the Hawks take a victory in a 69-56 handling of a Storm. In that game, just a little bit less than a month ago, we saw Chaska senior Miles Hansen led all scores with 25 points. While sophomore standout Cole Nicholson followed it up with 13 of his own. Chanhassen, as I mentioned, was short-handed, however, without senior Trey Prince, who has led their scoring category this year. When we return here to the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, I'll welcome in Chaska Harold and Chanhassen Villager sports reporter Eric Crouch to the show, and we will talk about tonight's game when we come back. Have you been in and out of physical therapy treatment with little results? I'm tired. The same exercises don't seem to be helpful. If you're pain, therapist at St. Francis Rehab assess your whole body for areas of limitation and dysfunction. We take a unique, hands-on approach with our patients that improves outcomes when other treatments have come up short. At St. Francis Rehab, we can get you back to sports, back to work, and back to life, conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center. Call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment today. Make sure you mention this ad. February is the month to purchase a new Buick at London Chevrolet Buick. London needs your trade-in and will give you top dollar for your current vehicle. For all your vehicle sales and service needs, come down to London Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business proudly servicing Chaska community for the past 39 years. And finally, Minnesota-Scores.net. Every score from every game, all your favorite sports schedules, including broadcast information. The QR formula to see second class. During or after the game, head over to Minnesota-Scores.net. The Chaska Basketball Court Tip-Off Show. I am Ryan Paul, cover of the Chaska Basketball Court. For tonight, we will bring you live coverage of the District 112 border battle between Chaska and Chanhassen. As we mentioned before, with the last time these two teams played about a mile and a half down the road at Chanhassen High School. Earlier in the broadcast, senior Miles Hansen for Chaska had a 25-point night on all scores on the evening. With the win back in January, Chaska broke the all-time tie between the two teams, making it a 7-6 advantage against the Storm. The all-time series on this floor over here at Chaska High School is tied at 3. It's now my honor to welcome on Chaska Herald sports reporter Mr. Eric Crouch to the show. Eric, when I talked to you at halftime of that game earlier this year, we both agreed that either way the first half was ugly. It's been a lot of change for both the teams. What do you think will be the biggest change from tonight from that game last month?
Obviously for Chanhassen, they're healthier. Now I see Keegan Williams from their reserve forward is in a boot, but last time Trey Prince, their leading scorer, 16, 18 points a game type player, was out, and so you add him back into the mix. What they lacked last time was a consistent score when things got a little tough there early in late in the first half, early second. So add him, Chris Wadley's really turned into their number 2 scorer. He was just coming back from an injury, so for Chanhassen, they're just healthier. And for Chaska, I think the biggest difference is, all the 8 and 9 guys that are going to play tonight understand their role, really developed that role. You look at Parker Bjorkman, he's really come on the last 3-4 games, giving him about 8 points off the bench. So he had a little bit more comfortability. And I think, both teams are feeling better about themselves right now.
Well, as I mentioned, we have Eric Crouch here, sports reporter for Chaska Herald, Chanhassen Villager. Make sure to give him a follow on Twitter at Chaska Sport. Also check out his awesome pieces in your local newspaper. Next question. Sports this Chaska team is seeding over their remaining games. They're all pretty big as far as their seed in Section 2-4A. What needs to happen for the Hawks, in your opinion, to get that top seed in the section?
Well, the big thing is that, outside of a loss to Edina, they've beaten everybody else. They flew a Blue into Jefferson. They went out. They're the number 1 seed, no doubt. I mean, they're the only team that's beaten East Prairie. Winning East Prairie's been full strength. Been attacking on without their top score. So they're the number 1 seed if they went out. This is the big one tonight. Obviously, Robbinsdale is the team that can play with them. But if Chaska takes care of business, they're the number 1 seed, no doubt.
But Section 2-4A, Chaska beating Jefferson the other night. Huge win for them in both section play and conference play. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot here for both teams if we have some extra time. Really quick, what's been your favorite storyline from either of these teams so far this year?
Well, I mean, you look at what Miles Hansen's done. Chaska was deep last year. They played 8 or 9 quarters. And this year, Miles really has had to pick up some extra slack. They've won some games because he's had big performances. You look at one of their last losses to Bragg, the game, he got shut down a little bit, and so I think he's, really evolved into, he's able to win ball games from a lot of different ways.
Well, as he said, Miles Hansen has some big scoring nights. This evening he sits right here, does the senior. He's headed to Columbia in New York City in the Ivy League after this season. He had 48 points, tying the school record the other night against Benilde St. Margaret's. Final question here for Eric. Prediction for tonight, what do you think we'll see as which team will walk out of the gym with victory?
Well, I'll give you a reason why each team wins tonight. Chanhassen needs this win. They need a little something going in these last couple weeks. They're coming off their biggest win of the year against Robbinsdale Cooper. Like I said, with Brent's back, he's really their transition game. If they can get out and run a little bit, they got a good squad. 3-0 for Chaska. They see the light at the end of the tunnel. That number 1 seed, at least shared a conference title, and so they seem very, very focused these last 3-4 weeks. And so what I really like about Chaska right now is even in games that they've trailed at halftime or been close with, they've figured out how to beat teams in the second half, and that's really tough to teach.
That's exactly right. I agree with you wholeheartedly there. Thank you, sir, coming on and doing this. Keep up the great work. See you around. That was Eric Crosser, Chaska Herald, sports reporter here live on the Chaska Basketball Report tip-off show here. In just about 10 minutes, we will bring you live coverage of Chaska and Chanhassen here in the Border Battle. Don't believe. Stick right here.
Chaska gives the players for a $50 discount to the hot check. With every purchase of popcorn or raffle ticket is included on your bag.
with Josh, so if it's alright, yeah, just put down there. Oh, yeah, hey. Hey, Gianni.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Metro West Conference matchup between the visiting Chanhassen Storm and your very own Chaska Hawks. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your caps, and face our nation's flag as the Chaska High School Band, under the direction of Tim Beckler, plays our national anthem. Tonight's starting line. Starting for the Storm with forward 6'2" senior, number 11, Drake Weinsman. And to forward 6'6" senior, number 4, Miles Hanson. And starting for the Storm, the guard, Junior, number 12, Chris Bondlin. And for the Hawks, the guy, 6'4" senior, number 12, Andrew Bowman. And standing for the Storm, that guy, 6'2" senior, number 15, Trey Branch. And the Hawks at forward, 6'2" senior, number 22, Ryan Rodriguez. And standing for the Storm at forward, 6'6" senior, number 21, Cooper Conklin. And the Hawks at forward, 6'5" sophomore, number 23, Cole Nicholson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Your starting lineups for this evening's District 112 border battle game between Chaska and Chanhassen. Chaska won the matchup earlier in the year. Hope you enjoyed the Chaska Basketball Report pregame show. We are excited to bring you Chaska Hawks and Chanhassen Storm here this evening. Cooper Conklin and Miles Hansen are going to tip it off here in the center. The ball is tossed, and it's won by Chanhassen. That's Trey Prince, who didn't play in the last game versus Chaska back just less than a month ago. It's given over to Wanling now. Wanling for the Storm from the free throw line. A floater. Air ball. Not a good start for the Storm. Air ball from Chris Wanling goes out of bounds. Chaska ball. Alex Strazani now, just yesterday committed to the University of Minnesota for a football. Preferred walk-on is Strazani. Congratulations to him. He gives it over to Coleman now. Andrew Coleman back to Strazani. Strazani back. Now he gives it over, returns it for Coleman. Coleman now. Back over for Miles Hansen. Chaska's leading scorer, 25 points per contest. Ryan Rodriguez now. Over for Coleman. Now back over to Hansen. Hansen, the baseline jumper. Won't drop. Now it does drop. Miles Hansen gets scoring started and puts Chaska's first 2 points on the board. 2-0 Hawks lead here with 17 minutes left in the first half. This is Wiseman. That's Drake Wiseman. He gives it inside for Prince. Trey Prince fades away for 2. Trey Prince ties the game. Chanhassen senior Trey Prince stands 6'2", plays at the guard. He missed last game versus Chaska, but he's in the starting lineup here this evening. Now it's Nicholson who takes the baseline. Gives it over for Hansen. Hansen for 3-ball range. Got it. Miles Hansen for 3. Nicholson with the assist. That's a 5-2 lead for the Hawks. Wanling over to Wiseman. Wiseman to Prince. Back now over for Henry Wiseman, the brother of Drake. Back up top to Wanling. Wanling over for Wiseman. Wiseman takes the lane against Ryan Rodriguez. He worked him against him. An outstanding performance from the showing from the Chaska students this evening, by the way. We'll get to the student sections here in a little bit. Yes, for Chaska on the floor. Now it's Coleman who gives it over for Nicholson. Nicholson inside off the glass. Can't get it to drop. Gets his own board, though. Stolen away. That way by Cooper Conklin. The Chanhassen big. Wanling with it now. Crosses the timeline. Being heckled by the airball chance, as that floater early in the game is still in the minds of Chaska students. Back over for Conklin now, over to Wiseman. Wiseman inside for his brother. Miles Hansen down low, a spinning layup, not going to drop. Cooper Conklin's there for the rebound, however. He puts it up with his right hand, no good. Miles Hansen's there for the board. Hansen now across quickly, stops, slipped a little bit. Now he spin move inside, gives it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez was hacked down low. First foul of the game is going to go against Chanhassen, to the displeasement of every Chanhassen fan in the building here, and there are a lot of them. Ryan Rodriguez, 2 free throws here. The first charity stripe shots of the game here, coming with 15:22 to go. Rodriguez's first free throw's up and it rattles out. You see the Chanhassen students there about halfway at the bleachers. Hawks at the other end, filled up. Rodriguez now for his second opportunity at the stripe. It's left short. 0 for 2 for Rodriguez at the free throw line. Coming down the other way quickly now for Wiseman. Now it's over for Wanling. Wanling back now over for Conklin. Conklin swings it out for Wiseman. Wiseman at the top of the key, toe inside the arc, gives it over to Prince. Prince inside for Conklin. Conklin back down against Nicholson, was stopped early though. Now he dishes it back up for Wiseman. Wiseman takes the lane against Coleman. He found his brother down low, who was open. Trey Prince got the rebound off the missed layup. Another missed layup. Cooper Conklin's there for the putback. No good as well. Still a scrum for it. Andrew Coleman wins it this time. It goes out of bounds. And a stoppage here with 14:45 to go in the first half. Hope you're enjoying the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network here, brought to you by Lenz and Chevrolet Buick. I'm Ryan Paul, coming to you live from Chaska High School here, bringing you Border Battle edition number 14. Chaska won the single matchup earlier this year. Now it's Strazani who gives it back to Coleman for the Chaska Hawks. Chaska, as Miles Hansen spots up at 3-ball, it's left just off. Cole Nicholson's there for the rebound though, goes out of bounds, and it's going to go in favor of Chanhassen. As I was saying, Chaska leads the all-time series 7-6. Teams were tied at 6 coming into the season as far as all-time wins go. Chaska with that dominating win over Chanhassen earlier in the year. There's Wanling brings it up for the Storm. Back to Prince now. Prince, Chanhassen's leading scorer, wearing number 15 on the white jersey. Is it Wiseman who enters the arc? He fades away. It rattles in and out. Miles Hansen's there for the board for the Hawks. Hansen pushes up ahead for Coleman. Coleman, a hawk shot. Got it. Andrew Coleman for three. And it is loud in here tonight, folks. Andrew Coleman spots up a tray. 8-4. Chaska with the lead. As down at the other end, it's Wiseman who was inside and got fouled on the layup. So 2 free throws for the Chanhassen Storm coming up. We'll step aside here for a moment as I adjust some quality. All right. And we return here from Chaska High School. It was the senior, Drake Wiseman, missed his first free throw. The second one is on the way. It's up and good. Austin Carter on to the floor for the Storm now after the free throw is made by Wiseman. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Alex Gisani runs it up the floor for the Hawks. Gisani up ahead now. It's for Nicholson. Swings back around for Miles Hansen. Hansen over for Nicholson. Nicholson back for Bjorklund. Parker Bjorklund, the junior, showed out well this year. As you heard Eric Croucher say in the pregame show, Andrew Coleman misses a 3-ball. Chris Ronling there for the flying rebound. Wanling still being tackled with the Hawk chant of air ball. He resets now. Does the Chanhassen junior. Down low, it's John Mattern. Mattern inside. He works against Nicholson. He fades away for one. No good. Rebound for Miles Hansen of Chaska. Pushes up ahead and is fouled on his way in. Trey Prince picks up his first foul. It's Chanhassen's second of the game. Parker Bjorklund, as I mentioned, the junior who's had an outstanding season here on the off the bench. Now, earlier in the year, he got even a little starting time. His junior teammate Matt Eliason enters the game now. It's Wanling who takes it in and misses a layup, but Andrew Coleman's there for the board for the Hawks. Pushed up ahead quickly. A long pass is picked off by Chan's Trey Prince. Prince enters the arc now. He is fouled down low by Andrew Coleman. Tough call there against Andrew Coleman. Trey Prince at the free throw line for the Storm. He averages 16 points a game. He stands at the free throw line now for a couple of them. First one is up and through for the Storm senior. One more for Prince at the charity stripe now. This one up and also through. 8-7 now. Chaska still holds a 1-point lead. It's Coleman who crosses the timeline, gives it up to Miles Hansen. Hansen releases to a streaking Bjorklund. Bjorklund left side now. He gives it to Coleman, who's troubled by Weissman. Ball finds its way over to Cole Nicholson, who was open, but he had the pass go just high. Into the corner for Eliason. Back out on its way to Nicholson now. Nicholson enters the arc. Over to Hansen. Miles Hansen lost it. Henry Wiseman rather, is there to pick it up. He has it stolen right back over by Matt Eliason. Eliason pushes up ahead now. Over to Coleman. Coleman lays it in for two. Back down at the other end is Chris Wanling, who quickly wants to silence the crowd, but he does the exact opposite of that as he chucks up an ill-advised shot. Goes into the hands of Chaska, and with a 10-7 lead, the Hawks have some energy here with 11 minutes and 50 seconds left. Miles Hansen's going to exit the game briefly, get a catch of his breath. Matt Eliason now for Chaska. He is guarded by Wanling for the Storm. Back out for Rodriguez now for Chaska. Nicholson deeper now into Coleman. Coleman back outside to Nicholson. Nicholson over to Bjorklund. Bjorklund works it back around to Nicholson to Eliason now. Eliason into the lane. Rodriguez drives his way in. Ball swatted out of his hand. Out of bounds, stays in favor of the Hawks. Chanhassen senior Alex Spillum enters the game now. He's headed to Coastal Carolina on a football trip for his education after high school. Eliason now for Chaska outside for Coleman. Coleman pump fake to 3, takes it in himself, gives it an extra pass for Bjorklund. Bjorklund couldn't handle it cleanly. Back inside the lane now for Eliason. Matt Eliason, an awkward layup. Didn't drop. Spillum's there for the rebound for Chanhassen. Up ahead, Spillum to Hutton. Hutton lays it in for 2. Ryder Hutton, who got some JV time, lays it up and in there and cuts the deficit for Chanhassen to just 1. At the other end, it's Chaska's Eliason back for Nicholson now. Nicholson takes the baseline, drives in, and 1. Cole Nicholson. Cole Nicholson gets the bucket to drop, and he is going to get a free throw and a chance to capitalize on the made layup. It was Mattern who picked up the foul for Chanhassen. Nicholson, the sophomore, at the charity stripe. Completes the 3-point play. Miles Hansen returns to Chaska, replacing the aforementioned Cole Nicholson. Matt Eliason troubling Wanling in the backcourt for the Storm. Back off now for Chanhassen. Wanling works his way right. Over to Carter. Austin Carter looks for an option. Finds Spillum at the top of the key for 3. No good. Parker Bjorklund. Hard fought rebound there. Gives it off for Eliason now. Matt Eliason swings up ahead for Hansen. Hansen to Strazani. Strazani into the arc. Kicks it outside for Bjorklund. Bjorklund stopped before he could take the baseline. And gets it back. Tries again. Gives a pass out for a wide open Alex Strazani. Spots it up and it's good. Alex Strazani for 3. Good sequence there for Chaska, playing extremely well so far this first half. Wanling now. Spillum. Spillum with it inside for Mattern. Mattern against Rodriguez. A right-handed hook shot goes just off. It's Austin Carter who's there to snatch the rebound right out of the hands of Ryan Rodriguez and cuts it to a 16-11 lead. At the other end, Rodriguez over for Strazani, back to Eliason now for Chaska. Eliason swings it inside. Pass inside is about for Ryan Rodriguez. Rodriguez against Wiseman. It's Wanling, rather. Wanling got in the way. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 is Ryan Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez ahead now. In his basketball career, a senior, getting some good time this year. Chaska, as you heard Eric Krauscher mention on the pregame show, not as deep as nearly as they were last year. Chaska playing 6, 7, 8 guys per game, rather than their almost 10-guy rotation they had last year. With 9:39 to go in this one, it's Chaska 17, Chanhassen 11. Make it 18-11 now. Ryan Rodriguez sinks his free throw to give him a 7-point advantage. Alex Spillum's going to inbound for Wiseman in the backcourt. Wiseman pushing up ahead now for the Storm. Guarded tightly by Alex Strazani. Now it's inside for Conklin. Conklin back outside for Wiseman. Wiseman bodied by Strazani. Now he drives inside even further. It's Wiseman inside, almost swatted by Cole Nicholson. He grabs the rebound for the Hawks, and it's up ahead quickly for Chaska. Give it to Miles Hansen, who was mugged by Trey Prince as he went in for the yam. Or excuse me, that was Alex Spillum who went in and committed assault on Miles Hansen, it seemed like. Miles Hansen only fired up even more by it as he stands at the free throw line. So our first little hint of some possible chippiness or maybe even just some bitter emotion being shown by these two teams. Obviously, foes as they've been for the last, now like 7 years going on. Since Chanhassen came into existence back in 2010 was the first time these teams met. Exactly 6 years ago today was the first ever Chaska versus Chanhassen basketball game. Boys, Hansen at the free throw line. His second free throw is up and good after missing the first. Up ahead quickly now, it's Spillum who takes it all the way in. He drives it in, couldn't get the layup to drop. Out of bounds, going in favor of Chanhassen, to the dismay of the Chaska students. 19-11 the score here, 11:07 remaining. Back around now for Chanhassen. It's over for Hutton. Hutton the junior gives it for Spillum. Spillum inside for Wiseman. Wiseman working his way down. Can't get through Alex Rosani though. Back out for Spillum. Spillum, a check up three. Up and no good. Long. Coleman there for the board. Parker Brooklyn tried to do too much with it. He threw a pass out of bounds out of the reach of Miles Hansen. 8 minutes, 49 seconds to go here. Chaska 19, Chanhassen 11. Storm with the inbound here in front of a packed Chaska High School. Not as good attendance as we've had in the past. As on the floor, Alex Rosani is called for a foul. As it was Wiseman who fell down to the floor. I didn't see it. I don't think Alex Rosani did. Dana Coleman not offering any of his opinion to the officials, though. So it's going to be a Chan inbound right in front of the Chaska bench. Wiseman into his brother, who takes the baseline right past Alex Rosani. Parker Brooklyn went in and stuffed him, but he's also whistled for the foul.
That's foul number 21. Parker Brooklyn is second, team four. Blind shooting two, Henry Wiseman.
Henry Wiseman, number 22, at the free throw line now for a couple. First one by Wiseman is sunk as Ryan Rodriguez re-enters the game for the Hawks. Second one also good. 8:40 to go on the clock here. Our clock may read a little differently. It's still relatively the same though. Chaska breaks the press very well that time. It's up ahead for Rodriguez now. Rodriguez over for Shazani, who spots up at three. It's just off the mark. Rebound goes to Chanhassen. Up for Spillum, who pushes ahead quickly. Goes behind the back, trips over his own feet. Back up top now for Conklin. Conklin, the 6'6 senior. Over to Wiseman now. Wiseman back up top for Prince. First time we've heard his name called in a couple minutes. 8 minutes. We approach that mark now here left in the first half. Chaska 19, Chanhassen 13. A foul is called against Chaska right in front of head coach Dana Coleman, who is not pleased with the call. I don't really see where the foul could have occurred. It was called on Andrew Coleman, who exits now. So Chaska, with their fifth foul of the game, matches Chanhassen in the foul category. 5 fouls apiece. Wiseman down low into his brother, who goes up for 2. Drake Wiseman completes for 2. Struzani now ahead for the Hawks over for Hansen. Miles Hansen, a spot up 3, no good. Ryan Rodriguez there for the rebound. He's going to get called for the foul. It was a pretty blatant over and back violation there against Ryan Rodriguez. He gets called for it with the 4-point lead. Chaska over Chan at the moment. It's 19-15 with 7:41 to go here. This is Wanling for the Storm over now for Wiseman. Wiseman back in the corner for his brother. Now it's back over for Henry. Henry has it again now. He spots up at 3. Henry Wiseman can't get a 3 to drop. Brian Rodriguez working against Trey Prince. Brian Rodriguez outstrengths him though, and he pushes ahead now for Chaska. It's over for Nicholson. Nicholson over for Shazani. Shazani passes away for Eliason. Back for Shazani now over for Nicholson into Rodriguez now. Inside for Hansen. Miles Hansen bodying against Wanling. No good though on the layup, and it's Henry who comes up with it now for Chanhassen. He walked with it. A blatant travel that was horribly missed. And Chaska's head coach Dana Coleman calls a timeout so he can get his money's worth with the official. When we return here on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, Chaska with a 2-point lead, 19-17.
purchase a popcorn or raffle ticket is included in the bag. Stop by concessions, buy your popcorn or raffle ticket before halftime draw. Drop one of the buckets for the big draw at halftime. Good luck. Auction is open through halftime.
Well, as we return here on the Chaska Hawks Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network. Ryan Paul joining you here live from Chaska High School. Chaska 19, Chanhassen 17. 6:53 here. Chaska coming out of their timeout with the lead. See what comes of it here as we return from the break. Strazani with it now for Chaska. He works up ahead for Hansen. Hansen for the Hawks, back for Strazani now. Strazani calls out a play, gives it away for Nicholson. Nicholson, a touch pass inside for Rodriguez. He couldn't do anything with it. Now it's worked out for Strazani for three. Alex Strazani, a tray ball. 22-17 the score here after that Alex Strazani money ball. A little bit better first half this time. Back over for Conklin now. Conklin guarded tightly by Nicholson. Nicholson
Howdy, Ryan.
popped it away from him.
Hey, man, shout out Baller Fishing.
Back over for Wanling now. Wanling inside the arc now. He takes it in for a quick two. Chris Wanling. 22-19. Chaska still with the advantage though as Alex Strazani wastes no time getting up with it. Miles Hansen lost it momentarily. Works inside now. Has it batted away from him. Eliason back over for Nicholson. Nicholson pump fakes a three. Takes it inside. Pull Nicholson to the rack. Got it? No. Rims just in and out. Wiseman away with the board. A stoppage on the floor. I'm not sure what it's for. I think we have some blood on one of the Chanhassen players, is I believe what the stoppage is for, and that whenever there's blood involved, it's a stoppage. It's required. In the backcourt for Chanhassen, this is Chris Wanling. Down 22-19 are the Storm. Here in the border battle, brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet Buick. For the Storm, it's Mattern. No, that's Carter. Carter in the corner now.
I love it, man.
Carter back for Conklin. Conklin missed the layup. Foul. They had to get a whistle. And Miles Hansen is called for another foul. I think it's Miles Hansen who picks up the foul. Make it the seventh foul on Chaska, meaning 1-1 is ahead. Drake Wiseman at the free throw line. Officials taking some heat from the Chaska fans. As it's Wiseman who misses a free throw, 1-1. Strazani up ahead for the Hawks now. He pushes away for Hansen. Hansen guarded on the face by Drake Wiseman. Back up for Rodriguez. Rodriguez didn't shoot a three as we go under 5 minutes here. Strazani inside for Coleman for Chaska. Coleman back out for Strazani, who's there for a three ball. No good. Rebound Chanhassen. Prince. Prince up ahead with it now. Touch pass for Drake Wiseman. Wiseman gave it back away as he was falling down for Prince. Prince missed the layup. Cooper Conklin's there for the board though. Takes a baseline against Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez playing good defense as he's backed down on, however, by Conklin. Conklin gets the rebound. Back over down for Wiseman. Wiseman back outside for Wanling. Checks up a three ball. No good. Rebound Miles Hansen. Ahead for Coleman now. Coleman inside for Rodriguez. Rodriguez blocked down low. Come away with it. Trey Prince. He gives it off for Wanling. Wanling shakes away Ryan Rodriguez and knocks down the elbow jumper. 1 point game. 22-21. Strazani. Made Austin Carter fall. Now Chris Wanling flops at the other end. Just a pitiful flop attempt there from Wanling. Ryan Rodriguez for three. It's off the mark. Wiseman, who flopped just a couple moments ago in traditional fashion. He had a flop last game that was just blatant to the eye, and he does it again this game. We'll see what comes of it. Now off to Wiseman. Wiseman inside to Prince. Prince off the glass for two. Chanhassen with the lead. Timeout, Dana Coleman. It's a full timeout. When we return, Chaska down by one now, 23-22. St. Francis Rehab offers a comprehensive approach to treating concussions. Our staff of physical, occupational, and speech therapists work together to maximize your outcome and get you back to your sport or job safely at the top of your game. From baseline testing to thorough evaluation and treatment following an injury, consider St. Francis Rehab your source for concussion treatment. Call 952-428-1250, 952-428-1250. Got a promo in today. Save thousands on a new Chevrolet from London Chevrolet Buick for the February Chevrolet Select Model Bonus Cash Savings event happening right now. MinnesotaNashScores.net, your every score from every game, all your favorite sports. Schedules including broadcast information, the one-of-a-kind QRF that's used to seed section playoffs. During or after the game, check out MinnesotaNashScores.net. Returning to action now here. Chaska High School and the London Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Ryan Paul joining you live from the Hawks Nest. Cole Nicholson back out now for Chaska, over for Coleman. Coleman inside the lane. Andrew Coleman down for a slam. Andrew Coleman right in the face of the Chance students. Gives Chaska the lead once more. 24-23. Chaska's getting into it. Wanling now. Back over for Prince. Prince lost it momentarily. Gives it over to Mattern though. Mattern and away for Wiseman in the corner. Wiseman nothing doing. Inside for Wanling. Wanling back for Wiseman. Inside for Prince. Prince against Hansen. He puts it up. No good. John Mattern's there for the rebound though. Chanhassen the lead again. Pushed up ahead now by Chaska. This is Miles Hansen for the Hawks. Hansen over for Nicholson. Nicholson returns it to Struzani. Struzani, Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez for two. Chaska regains the lead once more. Wanling now. To the continuing cries of flopper by Chaska students. Now it's inside. He puts in a nice spinning layup. Chris Wanling. That was a beautiful move there from the Chanhassen guard. Chanhassen with the lead once again. We're going to go back and forth here, it appears, as we go just approaching 90 seconds to left here as Cole Nicholson knocks down the mid-range J. Chaska with the 1 point advantage again, 28-27, a minute and 26 left here. From Chaska High School. Back now for Mattern. Mattern for Prince. Prince spin move inside. Silky smooth from Trey Prince. Timeout on the floor. Chanhassen calls a short one. When we return, Storm with a 1 point advantage. We're back here live from Chaska High School. Ryan Paul joining you on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Where Chanhassen currently with the 1-point lead. Howard Truzani had it poked away from him. Now in. Cole Nicholson picks up a foul. That is thrown home. Nicholson's first foul of the game. It's Chaska's 8th, so the 1-on-1 bonus here for Alex Spillum. First one is good. One more here for the senior. Missed it. Went to get his own rebound. It's Prince who's there for the board, though. Back over from Mattern. Mattern a 3-ball. Left it short. Nicholson rebound. There's the foul that we needed. Alex Spillum picks up his first foul of the game. Or his second, rather. I was looking at the other 23. Struzani now up ahead for Chaska. 46 seconds left. Nicholson now up top for Chaska. Inside for Struzani. Struzani takes the baseline against Spillum, lays it in for 2. Struzani ties the game up at 30. There's Wanling. Hustles up ahead with it now, slowing things down though. 25 seconds ago. Wanling dialing up to play ahead here. 16, 15, 14. Left to go in the first half. Holding for the last one. This is Wanling with 9, 8, 7. Over for Austin Carter 3-ball. He left it long. And Andrew Coleman has some time. It's over for Struzani. Struzani at the buzzer. No good. Niall Sampson grabs the rebound. At a halftime, it's a 30-30 tie in the border battle. Chaska and Chanhassen all knotted up at 30 at the break. When we return, we'll give you the first half breakdown, and we'll bring you the final 18 minutes of basketball here from the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, brought to you by Lenz and Chevrolet Buick. We'll be right back here from Chaska High School. Hawks and Storm tied at 30 at the break.
right in front of you. You going home? So are you going home afterwards? I'm going to go home. You go home afterwards? And when you feel better than the ECU now,
Well, as we return for the second half of action here from Chaska High School, Chaska and Chanhassen all knotted up at 30 here. We come out of halftime here. Chaska and Chanhassen all knotted up at 30. In the first half, we'll give you the scoring rundown here for either team. Alex Trezani led everyone on Chaska with 8. Andrew Coleman followed with 7. Miles Hanson with 6. Cole Nicholson with 5. Connor Rodriguez with 4. For the Storm of Chanhassen, Trey Prince had 8 points. Henry Wiseman had 7. Chris Wandling had 6. Handful of players with 2 points in the lineup for the Storm. We get ready for the second half of action here from Chaska High School. You've been in enough physical, you've been out of therapy or chiropractic treatment with little results. You're tired of the same exercise. They don't seem to be helping your pain. The therapist at St. Francis Rehab assess your whole body for areas of limitation and dysfunction. We take a unique, hands-on approach with our patients that improves outcomes where other treatments have come up simply short. At St. Francis Rehab, we get you back to sports, back to work, and back to life. Located in the Chaska Community Center, call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment today. MinnesotaScores.net, your home. Every score, every game from all your favorite Minnesota sports. One-of-a-kind QRF formulas you see section playoffs during or after the game. Check out Minnesota-Scores.net. Save thousands on a new Chevrolet from London Chevrolet Buick with a February select model savings Chevrolet cash savings event happening right now. For all your all right, here we go. Back in action here. Alex Trezani for the Hawks. Brings it up the floor now for Chaska over for Nicholson. Nicholson for Hanson now. Hanson over for Trezani for 3. Miles Trezani from long range. Chanhassen quickly back down now. This is Trey Prince who returns the favor with a 2-ball. That's off for Trezani of Chaska over for Nicholson. Nicholson back for Trezani over for Nicholson again now. He takes it in against Conklin, gives it away for Ryan Rodriguez, and it's 2 points for Chaska, 35-32. At the other end, it's Wiseman who fires up a 3-ball, not going to drop. Miles Hanson nearly gave up a free rebound, but he snags it away nevertheless, and now he comes back down at the other end and buries one of his own. Miles Hanson is fielded up from downtown as we're less than a minute in here. Already 10 points scored in the last 60 seconds. Prince at the other end over for Wandling. Wandling hit a 3 and flopped with that on top of it again. Over for Trezani now. Trezani back over for Hanson. Hanson, Coleman, and Rodriguez back for Hanson. Hanson, another one. That was not right. And Brian Rodriguez there for the offensive board over into the corner. Now for Nicholson, back to Coleman. Coleman back outside for Hanson. Miles Hanson pump fakes a 3 from mid-range. Off the window, no good. Rebound, still loose. Grabbed by Coleman. Coleman in the corner for Hanson. Hanson, another one. No, it's way off. Rear air ball from Hanson there. Trey Prince. All right, sorry we had a brief interruption there. We should be back in action, though. We should be back. Sorry we had a brief interruption, but we return here. It's 38-37, Chaska with the lead over Chanhassen right now. Alex Trezani for the Hawks. Back over for Coleman. Coleman inside for Nicholson. Back out for Coleman. Coleman returns it to Nicholson from the corner. It's a 3-ball for Cole Nicholson. Back up ahead now for Wiseman. Wiseman in the corner for Conklin. Conklin from up top. No good. Wiseman there for the rebound. Trey Prince from downtown. No good, but he somehow gets us a drop. Trey Prince for three and a timeout. Called by head coach for Chanhassen, Nathan Pulowski. .41-40 here on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Hawks with the lead when we return. Well, we're back here with 15 minutes to go in this one. Chaska with the 1-point lead so far here. We still have 15 minutes left in regulation, though. Andrew Coleman on the baseline for Chaska. Pardon me. He gets it in for Strazani. He does Strazani away for Coleman now. Coleman back away for Hansen. Hansen returns for Nicholson now. Nicholson inside the lane, called for a foul. We'll see who the foul is called on. Foul called on Chanhassen. I thought it was called on Chaska's Nicholson. I was wrong, and I'm glad I was, because that would have been an absolutely mind-boggling call if that would have gone against Nicholson. Strazani now for Chaska. Resets it for the Hawks now. He gives it back for Coleman on the Hawk. Decal on the court. It's now over Strazani. Strazani buries it. Trey. Alex Strazani's playing well. Quickly back down the floor for the Storm. No, it's Wiseman. Wiseman back out. Now Wanling back to Wiseman. Wiseman returns it now for his brother. Back down low for Conklin, who was swatted away by Miles Hansen. Hansen comes back down now. Spin move inside, and an offensive foul called against Miles Hansen as Henry Wiseman stood in and took a charge. Hansen called for his second one of the game in foul category. Chaska's first of the half. This is Wiseman back up top for his brother. Down low now for Prince. Prince works in for 2 points, and it's a 2-point game now. Coleman for Chaska. Coleman now bears it over for Strazani. Strazani to Hansen. Hansen back for Nicholson. Works it over to Bjorklund. Bjorklund now. Miles Hansen getting absolutely abused down low by Henry Wiseman. And then he finally gets called for it, does Henry Wiseman. I'm going to tell you one thing about that. It seems like every time Chaska plays against Chanhassen, Henry Wiseman is always involved in some kind of controversy, and that's all I have to say about that. All out for Chaska now. It's Bjorklund. Back for Coleman now. Coleman for Hansen. Hansen from the corner, just off Andrew Coleman. There for the rebound, though. Rips it away from Prince, who is reaching for it. Now it's inside. Hansen back out for Nicholson in the corner for a Trey off the mark. Rebound by Wiseman. He pushes up ahead now for the Storm. Gives it away for Wanling. Wanling back away with it now. He gives it over for Mattern. Mattern swings over for Wiseman. Wiseman back to Mattern. streaking Trey Prince was not giving the ball back to Mattern. Chanhassen slowing it up here, down 2. Finds his way over to Prince. Prince inside, traveled with it. Going the other way, turnover against Chanhassen, and Trey Prince called for a travel. Now on the sideline, it's Andrew Coleman who's to inbound it. Coleman now for the Hawks. Takes it in for Nicholson now. Nicholson back out for a Coleman tray. Buries that one. Andrew Coleman for 3. At the other end, Alex Trezani stole it away from Wandling. Wandling fell to the floor, and he gets a foul called for it. Wiseman now for Chanhassen, over for Wandling. Wandling for 3. Off the mark. Chris Wandling misses a 3 ball as he trots away from it with a look in his eye, and it goes away towards Chaska. Out of bounds. Yeah, I don't know. At the other end, it's Coleman for Chaska now. Coleman back for the Hawks. Over for Nicholson. Nicholson for Coleman. Coleman takes the lane over for Nicholson. Nicholson baseline, goes up with it. It's just off. Mattern ahead for Prince. Prince for Wiseman. Wiseman inside. Blocked to a different planet by Miles Hansen, and Chaska runs with it now. Chaska's Nicholson up ahead. Nicholson gives it back for Hansen. What a block by Miles Hansen at the other end. 47-42 the score here with 11 minutes and running to go. Coleman at the top now. Inside for Hansen through Eliason. Miles Hansen backing down against Wiseman. 11 minutes to go here, and Chaska with the 49-42 advantage. Back for Wandling now. Wandling over to Carter. Carter back to Wandling. Wandling taken against Trezani. A long 2 ball from Mattern, not going to drop. Weissman grabs the rebound over Andrew Coleman. He takes it in now. It's out to Mattern. Mattern a tray. Sinks it. John Mattern for 3. Pushed up ahead quickly with Miles Hansen. Chaska holding the 4-point lead still. 49-45 here. 10 minutes, 16 seconds left. Henry Wiseman comes with a steal for Chanhassen. Gives it away for Carter. Carter missed a wide open layup. But now it's away for Prince. Prince off the glass, no good. Carter rebound. Goes out of bounds. Hawks ball. Austin Carter visibly upset with the call. For Chaska now, it's Coleman. Over for Bjorklund. Bjorklund to Eliason now. Eliason to Wandling. Wandling now for Hansen. Hansen working against Spillin. He makes a guy miss. Throws it away, however. Chanhassen Spillin running up ahead with it. It's Carter. Carter takes it in and is fouled away in. Things starting to get a little intense here. Carter now. At the free throw line for 2. Makes it a 2-point game, 49-47. Chaska still with the lead here as we go 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. Struzani up ahead for the Hawks now. He lost his handle momentarily, gives it over for Elias. And Elias into Bjorklund now. Bjorklund backing down, puts up a left-handed hook shot. Can't get it to drop. Rebound as Ryan Rodriguez gets called for a foul. Physicality here getting ramped up a little bit, as well as the emotions and both sides. And this battle, obviously a heated one, has been for a while, and it will continue to be, I can imagine, for a mighty long time. Hutton now for the Storm. Picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Back for Mattern. Mattern can't find anything to do with it. He gives it away for Spillum. Spillum now finds a streaking Carter. Down low, Ryan Rodriguez got a body into him, and Austin Carter ties the game at 49. Struzani quickly back down the floor now. He lost it. And a whistle. And foul is going to go against Chaska, if I'm not mistaken. It is Elias who picks up the call. Wildling having some words with our refs. Gets it in now. Wildling catches it here. Wildling to Spillum. Spillum now down low. He can't get a layup to drop. Rebound still loose. Rebound to Cole Nicholson. Nicholson to Hansen now. Chaska calls a timeout, and when we return, it's a tie ball game with 8 minutes and 42 seconds to go. For your vehicle sales and service needs, head down London Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business proud to be servicing the Chaska area for the past 39 years. St. Francis Rehab can get you back to sports, back to work, and back to life. 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment. Please mention this advertisement.
Winning number is 0015440. 0015440. Please report to the concession stand and get your certificate. Thank you.
Coming back from the timeout here, it's all knotted up at 49 here between bitter rivals Chaska and Chanhassen. As we get ready to resume play here. Andrew Coleman on the sideline. Inbounds it. Caught by Alex Struzani in the backcourt. Struzani over to Hansen now. Miles Hansen returns it to Bjorklund. Back to Struzani now. Struzani up top for Coleman. Coleman a 3-ball in the eyeball of Spillum. Left it short. Rebound offensively. Parker Bjorklund though. Nicholson has a wide open tray ball. Can't get it to sink. The flying Andrew Coleman wasn't in time for the rebound, and it's Spillum who hustles down the floor now with it for the Storm. Up top is Trey Prince. Prince back away for Carter. Carter missed it. Rebound poked loose, goes out of bounds. Storm ball. Hutton on the baseline. Inbounding it for Chanhassen. Back up for Prince. Prince in the eyeball of Andrew Coleman. No good. Rebound. Give a Spillum foul on the rebound, and he went up for it and charged for the foul, and it's going to be a hawk ball on the baseline after Alex Spillum picks up his third foul. Common now for Chaska. It's up ahead for Strazzani now. Point guard for the Hawks. Plays against Hutton, and Parker Bjorklund threw a pass out of bounds. So it goes out of bounds, and it's just stolen ball and turnover. Hutton now. Back for Wiseman. Wiseman away for Prince. No, that's Spillum. Spillum inside now for Conklin. Conklin blocked inside. Prince is there for the rebound. Back out for Hutton. Hutton, a 3-ball off the mark. Cole Nicholson boxing hard down low. He gets it in for Wiseman, and a good athletic play. With 7 minutes left here, gives Chanhassen the ball. Prince on the baseline for the Storm. And now for Hutton. Hutton, a mid-range jumper in the face of Miles Hansen. An ill-advised shot there. Alex Strazzani grabs the board. Pushed up ahead for Hansen. Now Miles Hansen, a spin move away for Bjorklund. Bjorklund gives one extra over to Coleman. Coleman for 3, off. Rebound down low, out of bounds. Storm ball.
Score number 12, Chris Wyatt.
49-49, all squared up here. Wanling for the Storm now. He pushes over for Hutton. Hutton away for Wiseman, or was it Wanling? It was Wanling who lost out of bounds. Turnover, and the ball heads the other way. Coleman Strazzani, the inbound play. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. Strazzani for the Hawks now, and works it around, gives it to Nicholson. Nicholson to Hansen. Hansen back over for Strazzani. Strazzani now. Into Nicholson. Nicholson blocked. Going the other way is Cooper Conklin. Ready for Wanling now. At the top. Wanling now for the Hawk, or for the Storm. He takes it inside, and he was fouled on the floor. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left here. Or rather, 5:51. I think they might have just added some time back on. But it's now a 1-and-1 bonus, I believe. No, it's not. It's still 6 fouls against Chaska. Sorry about that. So, on the baseline, it's Chris Wanling who's set to inbound it. In the backcourt now for Prince. Prince over to Hutton. Hutton up top for Conklin. Conklin against Nicholson. Back up for Prince now. Prince inside to Hutton. Hutton takes the baseline against Bjorklund. Can't get the finger roll to drop. Miles Hansen away with the rebound. He had Matt Elias, and he wasn't ready for it. Andrew Coleman went in for a dunk and was fouled on the way in. So Andrew Coleman has a couple of free throws here after he was fouled going out for a slam dunk. He misses the first one. Free throw shooting not been Chaska's friend this game. Coleman's second free throw up and also missed, so an empty trip there from Coleman of Chaska at the free throw line. This is Conklin. He brings it up now, the 6'6" center. Heads it up the floor now. It's off, given away for Wiseman. Wiseman for Prince. Prince couldn't handle it cleanly. He gets it back, however. Now he takes it inside, working against Miles Hansen. A spin move goes and drops. Chanhassen lead, 51-49. We go 5 minutes here. Left to play in regulation. Coleman. Hansen. Back to Coleman. Coleman takes it inside, gives it away for Bjorklund. Bjorklund not going to take it. Trey Prince away with the steal now. He going to take it in, working against a couple of Chaska players. It's off for Weissman. Weissman, a three, no good. Up ahead for Coleman now. Andrew Coleman can't find anything to do with it. He's bodied hard by Drake Weissman. Now it's off for Miles Hansen. Miles Hansen inside. Back out for Nicholson. Nicholson, a spot up tray. Buries it. Cole Nicholson, a huge three. Chaska lead. At the other end, a major swat down at the other end. Goes out of bounds. 4:21 left here from Chaska High School. Ryan Paul coming to you live on the Chaska Hawks London Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network, bringing you Hawks versus Storm here. Weissman inbounds it now. Off for Wanling. Wanling inside for Weissman. Weissman inside the lane. No shot able to get off as it was poked away. Alex Trezani comes away with it now for Chaska. He waits at the top before giving it off to Nicholson. Nicholson into Hansen. Hansen on the baseline. Fouled before he could get it in. Now some extracurriculars continue as we go just under 4 minutes here. Weissman picks up his second foul. That's Drake. 6th-team foul against Chanhassen. So we get still another inbound play as Miles Hansen steps in, gives it off for Nicholson. One more over for Strezani. Strezani, no good. Andrew Coleman went in for a rebound. Couldn't grab it in time, though. Now it's off for Conklin to Wanling now. Wanling has it. Back now for Conklin. Conklin on the elbow, bodied hard against Nicholson. Good defense from the sophomore. This is Weissman. Weissman takes it in. It's Drake who's blocked by Nicholson, and a foul from 5 miles away from the play is called. Three minutes, 30 seconds left, and we have a couple of free throws ahead here for Drake Weissman. First one's up and good. Tie basketball game. 52-52, all square here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. One more here for Weissman. It's up, and it's good. Chanhassen 53, Chaska 52, the lead for the Storm. Under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Now, Hansen has it for the Hawks over to Nicholson. Now he works it to Strezani. Up top for Coleman, back to Strezani. Miles Hansen bodying down low. He takes it in with the right hand. Can't get it to drop. Bodies all over the floor. Out the other end is Prince for Chanhassen. Prince over to Conklin. Conklin back out for Wanling. Wanling now waits for his teammates to get in order. It's Conklin who has it at the top now. Back to Wanling. Prince. Weissman. Inside for Prince. Trey Prince backing down against Strezani, who's called for a foul. 2:39 left here. Chaska down by 1 to Chanhassen here. Trey Prince back to the free throw line. Another trip for him. 2 of them up ahead for him this time. First one away from Prince is good. I can tell you, Chanhassen shooting better than Chaska from the free throw line this game. If Chanhassen does end up coming away with it, it's going to be a major talking point after the game. But now, back on to live action here. It's Trey Prince. One more free throw up and rims in. Lucky bounce there for Prince. Chaska down 4. Down 3. Changed it at a scoreboard malfunction there. 55-52 to score. A timeout for Dana Coleman. with 2:26 left. When we return, it's the last 2 minutes and 26 seconds left of basketball on the Chaska Hawks, London Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network. All right, we get ready for the last 2 minutes and 26 seconds and change here. Andrew Coleman for the Hawks now. Gives it away to Miles Hansen, who's picked off by Prince. He takes it in now at the other end and lays it in for two. Not what Chaska wanted out of that possession out of the timeout. Chanhassen now with a 5-point lead. 57-52. Hawks need something to happen here. Hansen now. Spots up a Trey. Miles Hansen. Huge three ball from Miles Hansen. Back to a 2-point game. Crazy how one player could change a game just like that. Hansen does that here with a minute and 50 left. Going to be a good last minute. And then some. Here is a turnover on Chanhassen. Gives Chaska the ball back. Minute 45. This is Coleman. Gives it over to Struzani now. Struzani back with it now. He's guarded by Wandling. Now it's up for Coleman. Coleman to Bjorklund. Bjorklund now off. A handoff for Hansen. Minute and 23. Nicholson with it. Down two. Cole Nicholson takes it in. Fouled on the way up. Cole Nicholson, 2 free throws. Chance to tie the basketball game with a minute and 18 left. Cooper Conklin commits his third foul. Nicholson here, 2 free throws, and one of those at least left on the table. Matt Eliason returns the game, replacing Alex Struzani, at least for the time being. Chaska needs these free throws to drop if they want to have a good shot in the last minute run here. Down 2, Nicholson sinks the second one. 1-pointer. Wandling for the Storm. Going to be a good last minute and 15 seconds here on the Chaska Hawks. London Chevrolet Buick Broadcast Network. This is Wandling. Wandling stole it away. And 5-second call against Chanhassen. Give Chaska the ball back. Chanhassen's Chris Wandling got caught sleeping. And he gets called for 5-second violation. Minute 7. Chaska down 1. Struzani for the Hawks. Takes it in himself now. Miles Hansen made a guy miss. Stutter steps over for Coleman. Coleman under a minute. Chaska streaking Coleman inside. 2 free throws ahead for Andrew Coleman. Cooper Conklin commits his 4th foul of this contest. Timeout on the floor before we play the last 54 seconds. As we get ready to bring you the last minute and 54 seconds of basketball here on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Brought to you by Pleasant Chevrolet Buick, St. Francis Orthopedics and Rehab, as well as Minnesota Sports.net. All spectacular sponsors for this evening's game. Alrighty, Chaska going to break the huddle out of the timeout here. And with 54 seconds left, Hawks down 1. It's Andrew Coleman at the free throw line. It's up and good. Tie game. 57-57, 54.1 on the clock. Coleman has one more. This one for the lead. Good. Chaska leads. Wanling for Chanhassen. Chanhassen with 2 timeouts remaining. Chaska with 1. Wanling for the Storm now. He gives it up for Wiseman. Wiseman inside for Conklin. Conklin stopped with it. Traveling violation against Chanhassen. Hawks ball. 41 seconds left. So some sloppy basketball in the last minute or so. Chanhassen with that 5-second violation. Chris Wanling got caught sleeping, and now this turnover out of travel. 42 seconds left. It runs now as Miles Hansen has it for Chaska. He gives it off for Coleman. Coleman takes it up ahead. Gives it away for Nicholson. Nicholson to the corner for Bjorklund. Bjorklund fouled by Wanling. Wanling, third foul. Team's at 9 for Chanhassen, so it's still a 1-1. One and one for Parker Bjorklund, the junior, for Chaska. First one up good. Chaska 2-point lead, 59-57. Parker Bjorklund, one more here, would give Chaska a 3-point lead with 30 seconds left. Bjorklund's second free throw up and good. Parker Bjorklund, huge free throws, timeout on the floor. Dana Coleman calls it. 2 big free throws from Parker Bjorklund, and it's a 60-57 Chaska lead with 30 seconds left. All right, 30.1 is what the clock reads here. Chaska timeout. It's Chanhassen's ball on the baseline. This is what these rivalries are made for. Finishes like this. Wanling pushes ahead for Chanhassen now. Wanling still with it. 21 seconds left. Inside for Conklin. Conklin against against Nicholson. He gets it to drop. 1 point. Chaska lead. 14 seconds left. 1 point game. Chaska still with the lead. Timeout on the floor. Chaska, no timeouts remaining. Storm call their second to last. So the only timeout left is Chanhassen, and they have one. It's a 30-second timeout this time called by the Storm. The energy in here is at an all-time high, I would say, between intensity. I mean, it's just everybody's kind of waiting to see what happens. Not a full crowd. I mean, we've had bigger showings as far as fans go for Chaska, but nevertheless, a outstanding crowd here. Chaska students making a tremendous appearance. Chanhassen, nothing less. All right, last 14.6. Andrew Coleman with it for Chaska on the baseline. He's going to throw an inbound in. Chanhassen down by one. Chaska with the ball. Coleman runs the baseline. Gives it off for Hansen. Hansen catches it in stride and is fouled. Basket won't count. He's fouled on the floor. He's still going to get 2 free throws, however, as we're in the double bonus. A beautiful pass from Andrew Coleman up ahead there. Miles Hansen caught it in stride. And some lip from either Wiseman brothers still with our official. Nothing new to the scene is this time it's Henry Wiseman who is in the face of the official, backed up on his left side by his brother Drake. Miles Hansen at the free throw line. 13.5 left on the clock. Hits it. 2-point game. 13.5 left. One more free throw for Miles Hansen. It's up. Short. 2-point game. Chanhassen's waddling up ahead of them now. 9, 8, 7, 6. This is Wiseman inside. Wiseman for 2. Can't get it to drop. Parker Brooklyn comes away with the rebound and a foul called. I'm going to show you this because this is what's been going on all game. There's Henry Wiseman who is in the face of the official. He thought he got fouled, and I think he just missed the layup. Cooper Conklin forced to commit the foul with under 2 seconds left. Parker Brooklyn heads to the free throw line to ice away the game for Chaska. And the whistle before Bjorklund can shoot the free throws. As Spillum's required to re-enter the game for the last 1.8 seconds as Cooper Conklin takes a seat with 5 fouls, but Bjorklund's got a free throw here. Icing away the game, or an attempt to for Parker Bjorklund. He puts Chaska ahead 3. This free throw to make it a 2-possession game in favor of Chaska. 1.8 on the clock. Bjorklund sinks it. 2-possession game, 63-59. Quickly ahead is Prince. Prince for 3 from the half-court line. No good. Hawks win! 63-59. Chaska with the victory here from Chaska High School. Ryan Paul saying so long. Hawks walk away with a 63-59 victory. We'll be right back to bring you our post-game wrap-up from Chaska High School. Hawks 63, Chanhassen 59. It's a final, folks. Hawks 2-0 in the season. We'll be right back.